Hey friends, Ash here with Gents, and this is the second time I'm filming this video. The first time I filmed it, forgot to turn on my microphone. Awesome. Today, I'm going to be taking a look at this fragrance right here, Kajal Homme. This one has been getting talked about quite a lot lately. This fragrance actually came out in 2015, but more people have been checking this out here recently, and they've been saying, wow, this fragrance is amazing. So, got my hands on it. Gonna give you guys a quick review on it, let you know what I think about it. And I'm also going to be going over my bundle from maxaroma for August. And I know that this is the end of August, but I just got this in, so we're doing it now. I'm also going to be giving away this bundle right here to one of you out there and be giving away a maxaroma gift card worth $126. So one of you out there will win that as well, and hopefully you'll be able to pick up something nice with that. In case you're unaware of maxaroma, they are a fragrance discounter. They've got niche fragrances, designer fragrances, indie fragrances, and they're all authentic, all at discounted prices. So link in the description to maxaroma. Shout out to them for sending this to me. So all that out of the way, let's jump into this and check these out. Okay, so this one, Kajal Homme, I'm gonna do kind of a quick review on, so we'll touch on this one last. And make sure you stay until the end of the video so you can get the info on the giveaways and all that good stuff as well. In the bundle for this month, we have Kajal Homme, which is the one I'm gonna talk about. We have Kajal Decant, and then Kajal Solange. So these three. If you buy this bundle, which is $55, you'll get these three fragrances, all of them in 8 milliliter travel size atomizers, so 24 milliliters of fragrance, and then 10% of the sales will actually go back into a gift card that I give away to you guys next month. So I never actually make anything off the sales of these. I turn it all into gift cards and give it to you guys. They come like this, a little metal lipstick atomizer. You turn it like that, fragrance pops out, and you're good to go. And these, of course, really good for travel. You can just throw them into a bag, not have to worry about glass shattering or anything like that. And also check that out, the new maxaroma logo. Looks pretty nice, actually. I like that. Let's talk about this one first, Decant. This one has your classic combo of saffron, oud, and rose. Lots of Middle Eastern style fragrances use that combo, and for good reason. Those three notes just work together very well. The most prominent notes of those three are the rose and the saffron in this one. There's not as much oud. It's really more about those two notes. And this fragrance is very powerful, super powerful. You don't need very much of it. It's gonna project heavily. It's gonna last and last and last all day or all night. It's the type of fragrance that if you go too heavy, you're gonna start choking people out around you. So I mean, if you wanted to do that, if you wanted to punish the people around you, knock yourself out, maybe literally, by spraying too much of that fragrance. This one's a bit sweet off the top. It doesn't come across really synthetic. The quality here is apparent right away. And again, it's that rose and saffron off the top that you're gonna get mainly. The oud in here is not really animalic. You also get some patchouli as the fragrance dries down. It's not earthy or dirty though. And then there's sandalwood and clove that you pick up as well. I pick up more clove than I do sandalwood. The sandalwood really just helps with the oud, kind of giving you a woody backbone to the scent. And this one is really addictive. It's the type of fragrance you kind of keep going back to over and over. Spray it on yourself, you smell it and you're like, oh, that's nice. And 15 seconds later, you do it again, do it again. It's that type of scent. And then the other one here, Solange. This one also really powerful. Yeah, super powerful. It's gonna last all day, all night, fill up a room, all that good stuff. Just like the last fragrance, this one does it too. And this one has a really busy opening. There's a lot going on. There's leather, there are florals, there are resins, there are spices, there's citrus, there's a whole bunch, all right as soon as you spray it on. One of the main florals in this fragrance is carnation. Carnation was used much more heavily in the 80s and before. You could find it in men's fragrances all over the place. Carnation, 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 and then it got kind of phased out, but carnation is here and it's paired up with lemon and oak moss. Those notes together give the fragrance a little bit of that old school feel, kind of a slightly old school vibe, gentlemanly kind of vibe. We've also got benzoin in here, and that is, as I mentioned before, going to give you that resinous feel to the scent. Of the three fragrances I'm going to talk about today, this is the one that grabbed my attention the most the first time I sprayed it on. It had just a really interesting opening. That being said, I feel like if you don't really have an appreciation for some of the more classic style masculine fragrances, you may not like this one. Massive, massive performance on this fragrance. Fall and winter time, spring and summer, I wouldn't do it. Too warm. Yeah. All right, now let's talk about Kajal Homme. This one right here. First off, we'll take a quick look at the presentation. On the box, you have the name of the house, name of the fragrance, and the concentration right there. On the front, you have this nice design. It goes all the way around. And on top of the box, on the back, you have your ingredients, and on the bottom, your batch code and barcode. Then on the bottle itself, you have this metal plaque, again with the name of the house, name of the fragrance, and the concentration. Another metal plaque on the back, this nice design on the top of the cap, which is quite large. Then on the bottom, your sticker. The cap does not click into place, and the atomizer is pressurized, as you can see right there. I sprayed it that way and it went flying that way. Like I said, this fragrance has gotten a good amount of hype lately. People have started, I guess, to get their nose on it for the first time, and they're really enjoying it. A lot of talk about how versatile it is, how the quality is extremely high. This opens up with a warm, spicy feel, slightly dusty, and there's a little bit of citrus, but only for the first 3 to 5 minutes or so. There's grapefruit and mandarin orange in the opening and the top. You get more mandarin than you do grapefruit. Like I said, it's more of a supporting note. It doesn't even really smell extremely citrusy when you first spray this one on, and the fragrance is not about the citrus at all. You get cardamom early on. At first it smells like a green cardamom, like a fresh cardamom, but it quickly changes into what more people are going to recognize as cardamom. You know, that spicy, sweet, sort of sexy note. It turns into that. Everything here is really well blended. The fragrance does smell really nice, very high quality. Nothing sticks out like a sore thumb. It's got kind of a fuzzy warmth to it, mainly from the cashmere. And a lot of the sweetness is going to be coming from vanilla and tonka, those two notes working hand in hand. As it dries down, you do get a warm musk that sits underneath the tonka, underneath the vanilla, underneath the cashmere. So it's more a supporting note. It's not really a star of the show. And the more the fragrance stays on my skin, the more sandalwood comes out and becomes noticeable. So it gives a little bit of creaminess to the scent. There's also gaiac wood, though not as much gaiac wood as sandalwood. And that's going to provide that woody base that all the other notes kind of play off of. Like I mentioned, a lot of people talk about the versatility here, and to me it is very versatile. It's more a fall and wintertime fragrance, so not really an all year round type of scent for me, but in those seasons, for sure, very versatile. And it makes sense that this one would be Kajal Homme, that this is the one that has just kind of the catch-all name. Like if you were suggesting to somebody a fragrance from the house, but maybe you didn't know exactly what to suggest them, this would be the safe bet. It definitely has that niche quality. It's got the uniqueness that you would expect from a niche fragrance. It's got wearability. It's got versatility. It's a daytime or nighttime fragrance. You could wear it casually, formally, to the office. You can do all those things with this scent. In terms of performance, very good. It's got what I would call moderate projection, maybe slightly above average for the first hour, hour and a half or so. The longevity is very good, A+ hours, so I have no complaints there. It's just the other two fragrances are so much more powerful than this one that I'm mentioning today. But I think when you're talking a fragrance that's going for that versatility, you don't necessarily want it to be crazy, crazy powerful. This one's plenty powerful. It's gonna last you through the day, through the night, whatever. It's gonna get the job done. It's not gonna choke people out. I mean, if you wanted to, you could just spray really heavy and then it will. But I think that all works to the advantage of the fragrance. It's got enough performance, but not so much that it becomes unwieldy. So for me overall, am I in love with it? I don't know if I'd say that I'm in love with it. I get the hype though. It is wearable, it's versatile, it's nice, the quality is there. It smells like its own thing. So all of those are big positives. And it has grown on me a bit as I've given it a few wearings. So that's a positive as well. It's really, really nice, and I do think that you should definitely check it out if you ever have the opportunity. For me, it would be something like an 8 out of 10, something like that. All right, guys, that's it as far as the reviews go. Let's do the giveaways. Make sure you like the video, be subscribed to the channel because I'm going to announce the winners on the community tab of my YouTube channel. Make sure you're subscribed so you see that when I post it. Typically that's a week to a week and a half after I make this video go live. Leave a comment below saying that you want to be entered into the giveaway, and let me know which of the 3 fragrances I mentioned today seems the most interesting to you. First winner that I pick, which will be done through a random YouTube comment picker, will win the gift card, so $126 gift card, and the second winner will win this little package here of the 3 8mm travel atomizers. All right guys, it's gonna do it for me for this fragrance, and hopefully I've got the mic turned on this time. I do. If you smell these fragrances, let me know what you think about them in the comments below, and also the giveaway thing. And I'll see you guys tomorrow. Stay safe out there. Thanks guys.